So one of the things that I've realized about COVID that's the worst thing is that I can't taste anything. I lost my sense of taste. I can't even taste my coffee, guys. This sucks. So the scoop is I tested positive for COVID over the weekend. That means the earliest I can get back into the classroom is Monday the 13th. I can have contact with students. That means I can go back to coaching on September 11th, but I can't get back in the classroom until Monday the 13th. So there's that. So at least I feel better. My wife feels better. My son's okay. So health wise, we're fine. It's just, yeah, this kind of sucks. So you guys are kind of will fend for yourself for another week. So here's the plan then for the whole entire week, just so you can see it. Today is all about makeup work. I want to give you guys the space and the time to do things that maybe you just didn't quite get done. For whatever reason, you just didn't quite get done. So that's for today. Tomorrow, you will take an EOC pre-test on USA Test Prep. So please, tomorrow, make sure you bring your laptops in fully charged, ready to go to take this pre-test. And then Thursday and Friday, we'll do some things looking at what's the difference between Republicans and Democrats. We'll look at Democrats and Republicans, see what the difference is, okay? Before we dive into the main stuff that you have to do today, I want to talk to you guys about this big idea of American government called self-government, which means ruling yourself, self-discipline, or the idea where government rules themselves, where you don't need a king, a dictator, or a daddy to tell you what to do. You do the things you're supposed to do, because the fact is responsibility is the other side of freedom. If you want the freedom, you have to handle the responsibility. As the wise man once said, with great power comes great responsibility. Guys, do the work that you have to do. That's your way to self-govern yourself today and this week. All right. So what are we up to today? The first thing that you have to do is go to USA Test Prep and take this reading practice. Okay, so please complete this reading practice. This should take you no more than 20 minutes. If this takes you longer than 20 minutes, you should just shut it down. Just stop it and just move on, because it is just practice. Okay, it's really good practice. Practice makes perfect, but it is just practice. Okay, so don't get too stuck on it. Don't get hung up on it. Next thing you should do. The rest of the time is really work time for you to do two things. Either work on your rule of law essay or do the work from last Friday that so many people did not finish for whatever reason. So that's on Google Classroom right here. So if you go back, you look at the instructions and work from last Friday. Really, the main thing you have to do is this handout right there. That's the main thing. The level review, again, it's just practice. It's good practice, but it's just practice. This is what I'm grading as going in the grade book. I encourage you to do all of it, but this is the main thing. All right, so those are the two big things that you should do, and you have plenty of time to do it to finish it up. The rule of law essay, the work from last Friday. The last thing I'll ask you guys to do at the very end of class, last like 3 minutes, is just complete a quick 3-question survey on Google Classroom that I'll post. So please do that. All right, guys, and the last thing is just make sure if you have any questions, email me. I can help you out. Some of you guys have been really good about emailing me and saying, hey, I need more time. Hey, can you help me with this? And that's really cool. I appreciate that. But a lot of you haven't. And for that reason, 75% of you have an F right now, have a failing grade because, well, you haven't done expectation number 3, which is do the work. Just do the work, guys. It's not that complicated. Do the work. All right. Again, ask questions if you need help.